Private contractor Maximus wraps up their duties at the unemployment call center this week and will be replaced by just a fraction of the number of new in-house hires. Last year, when soaring claims and a months-long backlog crippled the state unemployment system, the Labor Department brought on a private vendor to help. That ends in days.
We are spinning up our own brand new call center in-house, being trained by professionals here in unemployment insurance. We are hoping to spin that up come Monday.
That means 200 Maximus staff are on their way out. DLIR is in the process of hiring 100 in-house.
We actually hired 40 somewhat individuals. In this time of training, we're down to 25. So we've lost that many employees in this short period of time. It's not a simple job. It's taxing on individuals. And so at least we have 1/4 of them who will be working full-time answering calls come Monday.
On top of that, another 100 Maximus staff will be replaced by nearly 70 direct Labor Department hires to deal with more complicated cases. The changes are discouraging news to tens of thousands of unemployed.
I've emailed them, I've called them, and there's simply no response. It's like a big giant black hole.
When can people start to come for some in-person help?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go back to my past thoughts on in-person. I'm quite concerned about the staff, not necessarily about COVID and the pandemic, but the masses of individuals that would be down here at our offices trying to get answers. We would not be able to handle the crowd. I will have to continue to say that we are going to use our brand new call center, which I plan this call center to clean up claims. That is my goal.
Unemployed folks think there's a middle ground.
They should do a Zoom call, just like we're doing a Zoom call. It'll make people like me feel like there's somebody on the other end who's working with me, who I can email, who I can contact.
Meanwhile, the state has to tee up both extensions and another round of plus-ups for the $300 a week, retro to January 2nd and good for 11 weeks, ending March 13th.
We should have that up and running, I'm being told, maybe in the next week or so. That's being programmed into the system right now.
And they're also working to stave off a massive tax hike on beleaguered employers who will see unemployment insurance rates skyrocket without a legislative fix, due to nearly a year's worth of claims by tens of thousands of people, draining the coffers and making the state borrow $700 million from the feds. All that has to be paid back, all while fraud continues to plague the system.
People are still trying to get through. Now, on the unemployment side, the regular unemployment process, we are seeing much, much more fraud than we have in the past.
Impersonation fraud, or real people trying to get money they're not entitled to?
Impersonation fraud, so imposter fraud. And so they're getting better and better at what they do.
Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News, always investigating.